FBW fans, the time has finally arrived. It is WrestleBash 7 Part 1, 3 Stages of Hell. We are going to find out if Anthony Aries is going to be added into the undisputed title match for Part 2 of WrestleBash 7. Both men striking each other with them leather straps. This is 3 Stages of Hell strap match, 4 being the first stage. It is the Demon Chris Dynamite versus the Evil Heart Malvado, the Devil fans would say, of Anthony Aries. This is the first time Anthony Aries and Chris Dynamite's alter egos are facing off here in FBW. Oh my god, those leather straps just striking off the skin of both men. Both men's skins are going to be welted, blistering, stinging. Straps are not fun to play with. The Demon choking out Malvado. Anthony Aries has defeated the Demon of Chris Dynamite before as his normal self, not as this Malvado alter ego. Malvado is more eviler than the Messiah Anthony Aries, so who knows how this is going to play off. It has been back and forth, both men showing hard strikes, no fear, and now Malvado choking out Chris Dynamite. What is Malvado doing here? And a stomp, curb stomping Chris Dynamite into the ground.
1, 2.
Now remember, the only way to win a strap match is by pinfall or submission. Chris Dynamite has been in the past 3 strap matches. This is Anthony Aries' first strap match. And what is this? Chris Dynamite has him up and he spine busters Malvado right onto the casket that we will see come into play in the 3rd and final stage. The next stage being a submission match. Both men on top of the casket. What is Chris Dynamite trying to do here? A superplex? But no! Malvado shifting his weight, but both men took a crash off of the casket. And Malvado sitting up. Malvado is the most evil creature that FBW has seen. But we cannot underestimate the Demon of Chris Dynamite, who has a lot of success here. The Demon of Chris Dynamite has won Chris Dynamite titles, has ended feuds for Chris Dynamite, has settled Chris Dynamite's problems. Malvado has only faced Jared Payne in the past. But in that match at No Love earlier this year, Malvado had a very impressive showing against Jared Payne. But it looks like the Demon of Chris Dynamite is a little more of a match to Malvado than Jared Payne was. Chris Dynamite on top of that casket again. What is he going for here? And a splash. The Demon going high.
1, 2.
High risk paying off for the Demon, who has no fear. That Chris Dynamite was in the past 3 strap match. Chris Dynamite won the first one by defeating his brother Eric Danger at WrestleBash 1, but he unfortunately lost the 2 other ones to his brother Eric Danger. But he still has a lot of experience, and man, these leather straps do hurt. But both men taking each other, holding nothing back. Chris Dynamite trying to go for a German suplex, and the strap right to the face of Chris Dynamite. And what is this? And a forearm taking down the Demon. Now remember, if Malvado wins this match, Anthony Aries will be added into the Chris Dynamite and Ruby undisputed title match. And Malvado laying strikes to the chest. And an elbow drop. Those straps are nothing that you should play with. Both men are probably in an immense amount of pain. Their bodies are probably stinging and on fire from those strikes. But the Demon poking the eyes through that mask. And a super kick. Anthony Aries and the Demon has faced off many times, trading victories with one another. But Malvado is something new to the Demon. The Demon has never faced Malvado, and a drop kick. Both men already showing the effects of this 3 stages of hell match. And just to think,
1, 2.
There are 2 more stages after this, submission and then a casket match. Now Chris Dynamite, whether he wins or loses this match, he still has a place at WrestleBash 7 Part 2 against Ruby for the undisputed title. So Chris Dynamite really has nothing to lose in this match. Anthony Aries has everything to lose. Both with the straps. My God. The leather smacking off the skin. These two may have their over-the-top alter egos, but they definitely still feel pain. They are definitely still human. And a low blow. A low blow to Chris Dynamite. Now Malvado has both of those straps. My God! Both of them across the face. To think, no, not again, not again, and again. And to think that maybe if both men weren't their alter egos, this match would have been over a long time ago. Their pain definitely does increase when they are these alter egos, but they still do feel pain, and these straps are definitely still taking a toll on both men. This is WrestleBash 7, the biggest show of the year. Definitely do not want to take any spot at WrestleBash 7 or any WrestleBash in general for granted. Malvado, Anthony Aries, he wants the undisputed title back. Last year at WrestleBash 6, Anthony Aries lost the undisputed title that he held for most of the 2021 season to Chris Dynamite, and now a year later both men are not the undisputed champions, and they are fighting for a chance to become the undisputed champion. Both men fighting near that ladder that's placed up against that shed, and Malvado sends Chris Dynamite into that ladder. This has been one brutal strap match. You can already see the marks on both competitors, the welts building from those straps. And Malvado, he's climbing on top of the shed. Definitely that is high risk district. And now the Demon, he's climbing up. He's following Malvado up the shed. And Malvado strikes the Demon with that belt right across the head. Look at that replay, and he falls off the ladder. And now Malvado, like the predator he is, he's going up to his prey.
1, 2,
and
3.
Malvado wins the first stage, and we are now into the second stage of hell. It is submission. Anthony Aries, definitely since becoming Anthony Aries, has developed more of a submission technical style. You have to think that those tactics definitely carry over to Malvado. Chris Dynamite, he does have a submission of his own. He has the dragon's wings that he hasn't pulled out in a very long time, since the days of Drago, but he does have the Demon's Fate, a submission move that has actually made Anthony Aries say the words "I quit" before, and has made many people tap out in the past. So Anthony Aries, Malvado, he has to watch out for the Demon's Fate. If Chris Dynamite hooks in that Demon's Fate, it can be all over for Malvado, and the dream of Anthony Aries becoming undisputed champion would all be over. The Demon has Malvado in a sleeper, trying to choke the life out of Malvado. Malvado, though, not giving up. Chris Dynamite has that body scissors also locked in, making it harder to breathe. you get that choke hold, and then the body scissors, you really drain the oxygen out of your opponent. Good strategy by the Demon. You see these two competitors may be creepy and evil, but they definitely are smart. You cannot underestimate Malvado and the Demon. Chris Dynamite. Now Malvado, he does have an armbar transitioning into a sleeper of his own. What is Malvado trying to do here? Chris Dynamite, he gets out. What is this? A roll-up hit, but just no covers. And he rolls out. And a drop kick to the ribs. You definitely enter the ribs. You definitely cannot breathe. Makes it harder to breathe. Both men still showing the effects of the first stage of hell. And Malvado sits up. The Demon not backing down, showing he is not afraid. And a punch right to the gut. And another. Only way to win this match, obviously, is by submission. And a backdrop suplex. A backdrop suplex out of nowhere to Malvado. Both men pulling out all the stops. Malvado showing Chris Dynamite is not afraid. Both men not afraid of each other. And now Malvado has a leg lock locked in. Chris Dynamite definitely does have a history of leg and knee problems dating back to his early days of FBW when he was Drago, the underdog. And now what is this? Anthony Aries, Malvado, he's going for the Curse of Aries, and he has the Curse of Aries locked in.
Do you give up?
Chris Dynamite has tapped out to this move before. Is Chris Dynamite going to tap out? And the Demon gets out of it. What is he going for here? What is Chris Dynamite going for here? He's going for a crossface. He has a crossface locked in. Is Malvado going to tap? Malvado throwing grass in the face of Chris Dynamite, blinding him for a second. What is this? Chris Dynamite has the arm. Malvado rolling. And a kick to the chest. And a kick to the head. And now Malvado going for an arm bar. Going for an arm bar.
You give up.
Trying to break the arm of Chris Dynamite. Chris Dynamite trying to get out, and Malvado switches to a triangle lock. He has the triangle locked in. And Chris Dynamite picks him up and drops Malvado for a powerbomb-like maneuver. Now if Chris Dynamite can put away Anthony Aries, Malvado, and make it where he has a one-on-one match with Ruby at WrestleBash 7 Part 2, Chris Dynamite's chances of becoming undisputed champion again increase. If Anthony Aries, Malvado, if he wins here, Chris Dynamite has a lower chance of becoming undisputed champion, as he would have to face not only Ruby, but Anthony Aries in the undisputed title match. Both men fighting for control of this leg lock.
You give up.
Malvado not giving up. Malvado kicking his way out of this leg lock. And the strap out of nowhere, whipping Chris Dynamite. The straps are still around the yard from stage 1 and are legal in this submission match.
Give up.
Malvado using one of the straps to try to make Chris Dynamite submit. But wait, what is Malvado setting up here? He has that box. What is Malvado looking to set up here? He has that ladder. This is not good. Both men have the intent to injure and to destroy their opponent here. So the fact that Malvado is setting this contraption up This is not going to end well for neither of these competitors, and Malvado is climbing the ladder, and the Demon is meeting him up on the other side. Both men fighting for control here on top of the ladder. Who is going to fall? Malvado almost falling off that ladder. He's staggering on top. Malvado fighting back. Chris Dynamite now fighting back. Teetering. Oh, Malvado almost fell right there. This definitely is high risk. And now he's choking Chris Dynamite on top of the ladder. He has nowhere to go. And Chris Dynamite falls off the ladder. But Malvado is still on top. And the Demon, he pushes Malvado off the ladder. And he goes crashing through that box. And now, Chris Dynamite, he has Malvado. What is he setting up for here? He has a version of the Demon's Fate locked in.
Do you give up?
This is an alteration of the Demon's Fate. And Malvado taps out. And now we are here, the final stage of hell. Malvado showing Chris Dynamite, yes, this is the first ever casket match here in FBW history. And Chris Dynamite trying to put, both men trying to put each other into the casket already. Trying to go for that quick victory. Both men already went through 2 grueling stages of hell. This is the final one. They are 1-1. Whoever wins this fall will win the match. And we'll go on for the undisputed title at part 2 of WrestleBash 7. Both men halfway into the casket. Both men trying to fight for control. This is the first ever casket match here in FBW history. And Anthony Aries manages to get Chris Dynamite in the casket, choking him. All Anthony Aries has to do is get out. Now all he has to do is close the casket. The only way to win is by putting your opponent in the casket and closing the lid. But Chris Dynamite, the fingers, barely. The Demon getting out of the casket. And he drives that ladder right into the head of Chris Dynamite. And now Chris Dynamite, he has Malvado in the casket, and he's trying to close the lid, but Malvado, he has his leg, using his leg. The Demon punching him, trying to make sure Malvado stays out. Malvado fighting with all he has, and a kick right to the head. Staggering, taking down the Demon. What a fitting match for these type characters, a casket match. So far we have not seen Jared Payne, who is a member of Anthony Aries' new faction, the Crusade. And he drops Chris Dynamite's leg first, right on that ladder. But I'm surprised we have not seen the Crusade, Jared Payne, interfere in this match to help Anthony Aries Malvado win. But you never know with Anthony Aries, the Messiah of the Art, and especially the Evil Art. And then Malvado throws the chair right into the head of Chris Dynamite. You really have to incapacitate your opponent to win this match. They have to be fully knocked out, placed in that casket. This is going to be interesting to see how this match plays out, because like I said, this is the first ever casket match here in FBW history. We are making history here at WrestleBash 7, the biggest show of the year in FBW WrestleBash. And now Malvado using the lid of the casket to his advantage, smashing it into the back of the head, upper back of Chris Dynamite. And now Chris Dynamite being pushed into that casket. Is this going to be it? Closing the lid. He's trying to push. He is trying to push. Both men staggering for control. And Chris Dynamite pushes the lid into the face of Malvado. Look at that replay. Staggering Malvado. Malvado has that cookie sheet. He's hiding that cookie sheet from Chris Dynamite. Chris Dynamite doesn't know he's coming in hot. And he whams the cookie sheet right off the skull of Chris Dynamite, punching it now, taking the Demon down. My God. The Demon looks out of it. Now he has it on the chest and a foot stomp. Whacking those cookie sheets off of Chris Dynamite's head and body. What is this? Malvado, what is he doing? He's mocking the Demon! And the Demon responds with a cookie sheet stomped. But oh, Malvado doing it again! Malvado doing it again! Taunting, mocking. And Chris Dynamite stomps 2 cookie sheets into the chest of Malvado. And now the Demon showing Malvado how it's done. Malvado just staring into Chris Dynamite. And now we're playing a game of one-upsmanship with cookie sheets. The FBW way. My God. Malvado bringing it to Chris Dynamite with those cookie sheets. What is a DDT on that cookie sheet? And just hitting that cookie sheet into the skull of Chris Dynamite. Malvado's signaling that the end is near for Chris Dynamite. He is dragging him to the casket. And no, Chris Dynamite from out of nowhere trying to close the casket, trying to steal a victory here. The Demon thinks that he's won it, but Malvado, he's up from behind. And a cookie sheet strike. Look at the way those cookie sheets are bent. And they're bent because of each other's skulls. And now Malvado stomping a mud hole in the chest of the Demon. Malvado picking up the Demon. What is Malvado going for here? And a suplex! Suplexing Chris Dynamite. We haven't seen Malvado or Anthony Aries do a move like that. Pulling out all the stops here at WrestleBash 7. Malvado checking the casket. What is he doing here? He has the casket closed. What is Malvado planning to do here? Both men have been go to war here in this match. He's trying to suplex. He was trying to suplex Chris Dynamite onto that casket, but it looks like Chris Dynamite powerbomb. Chris Dynamite powerbombed Malvado on the lid of that casket. Look at that replay. And a massive powerbomb, almost powerbombing him right through the lid of the casket. And now, this could be it. Chris Dynamite has Malvado in the casket, striking him with the lid. Malvado, he's in there. What is he doing here? He's trapping Malvado with the lid and a big boot right to Malvado. But Malvado has his arm, he has his hand poking through. Chris Dynamite thinks he won this match again. Malvado fighting back. And he drives Chris Dynamite right into that chair. And now Malvado going up on that chair, taking off the elbow pad, and a diving elbow to Chris Dynamite. Malvado now locked in, a side headlock. Trying to choke out Chris Dynamite so he can put him into the casket. Chris Dynamite getting up though. And a knee. And another knee. The Demon has been successful at WrestleBash, defeating his brother Eric Danger at WrestleBash 4. Could we see the Demon winning again here at WrestleBash? What does he set up for here? And a running boot to Malvado. Oh no, what is this? Malvado, he has him up. What is this? And a go to sleep right on the chair, driving the head of Chris Dynamite into that chair. This could be it if Malvado can get Chris Dynamite into the casket. He's pointing to the casket. He's signaling for the end. And Chris Dynamite, a kick. And a deal breaker to Malvado. Chris Dynamite putting him in the casket. He just hit the deal breaker, his finishing move. The Dynamite not making, oh no. Jared Payne, the disciple of Payne, helping Malvado get out of the casket. And now he's going for Chris Dynamite. He has to choke. Is he going for a choke throw? And a choke throw to Chris Dynamite. Now Malvado leading the dirty work. Jared Payne has him up, and both men pushing him into the casket. Is this going to be it? And Malvado has won. Anthony Aries is going to part 2 of WrestleBash 7 to compete for the undisputed title. It will now be a triple threat, all thanks to Jared Payne, the disciple of Payne, coming in at the last minute. We will see you all at part 2